Is this gossipy for me to ask you about going to Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding?
No, not
No. Okay.
First of all, it is such a great thing to go to a wedding where you just know that these people are perfect for each other.
Okay.
You know, Selena is like, you know, an extra child of mine. We adore her so much. And she found this guy, and he's the greatest guy, and they had the greatest hang, and they're wildly in love. So the wedding was perfect, and it was beautiful, and it was in Santa Barbara, and all these big tents, and so everything was perfect, except the night of the reception. It was a big, big party, you know, imagine, and stage and dance floor and musicians, and big, big tents. And at the back of the tent were these individual kind of areas, seating areas with couches and chairs, so that if you had a group, like we had a group, Only Murders in the Building, there was about 12 of us, Dan Fogelman, your buddy, Paul Rudd and Julie Rudd, all of us were together, and there was a cake, a wedding cake by our section, but it was a small wedding cake. I just assumed that there was a wedding cake for each section in the back. So after a few hours, and they haven't cut their wedding cake yet, and after a few hours, Steve said he was going to leave, and I said, oh, wait, maybe I'd had a cocktail, I don't know. So I said, oh, Steve, you can't leave. I had a fork in my hand. You can't leave yet without a piece of wedding cake. And I cut the wedding cake, one side, cut it the other, and then all the people in our group screamed, Marty! It was the wedding cake.
So this wasn't just.
And you see, I tried to fix it with a fork. I tried to.
Yeah, that's not good.
So this was bad. This was about an hour before it was to be presented.
Oh.
And so I turned to Paul Rudd and said, so do we just leave? And then they called the wedding coordinator, and then the chef came out. He was like a Frank guy. What the hell happened here?
Yeah, really.
And then they did surgery, but it ended up being very like a Hollywood wedding cake in that it was beautiful, but now it had a little work done.
It did have some work done. And so there they are at their.
Listen, Steve was so stunned when I did that, he gained color.
And let's see how the repair job was. Oh, well.
Yeah, not bad.
But not great. But also
No,
not great. Now, did Selena know? Did she
Well,
learn
I
this?
kept saying, no, guys, we can't let Selena know.
Right.
And Steve would say, yeah, maybe we tell her in a month or so. And then as I was leaving, Selena came by. Hey, Marty, I heard you tried to eat my cake.
This is why you can't get into the weeds so early.
Can't do it.